Hmm. 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 I'm opening my stuff. Wait, right here. What? Ah, it's today. Okay, let me see what I can like watch today. Hmm. I forget like what I saved to watch. Like Kinish is coming out, right? Ah, 4chan. Hey Razer. No, 4chan, no. Oh man. Actually, what is going on here? Okay, wait. Let me go check like what. Watch. Clee. I did like save some pages to look at. Actually, Dragon. What's going on, bro? A redesign tag here. Hmm. Hashtag. Okay, wait. Let me say something first. Hashtag redesign. Like I sometimes come here to see what the community does with some of the characters, like put some new clothes on them. What did they put actually? June chat had Booba, not flat. I have Booba. Okay, why is this? Oh, it's like a longer hair. I think you just move the hair around. I think it's a bit longer, I guess. Who flattered you know Hu Tao? Hu Tao's flatter than me. Ridiculous. Wow, you added a lot of stuff. Moved the braids, redid the gloves. Wow. Okay, should I move it like a little bit to the left? Is it better here? Black Kachina. Aren't they already black? Oh, is this a redesign actually? Look like she's smoking. It is completely devoid of any color in her face. Coley, are you okay, bro? I think Bennett looks pretty nice. Yeah, Rosaria's a sister tell you she's in church. Yep, she's in church. Oh, baby. Is it still kind of redesigned? I think it's just a different like color, right? Oh, this I see the difference. Okay, I think you added a lot of different colors. Because this one I remember the original art. That's why. Yeah, the clothes were definitely not red. Anime fight by boy. Yanfei without her belly button. You feel so wrong actually. Hey, you don't hear any bumping sound, right? Is my voice okay? Because there's like there's construction going on in near my house. You don't hear anything, right? Let me go check. You don't hear anything, right? You don't hear anything, right? You don't hear. Oh la la la. No, Yanfei without her belly button feels so wrong. Bottom right clear icon. Yeah, I put a clear icon. Yeah. Yeah, I put a new icon. Okay. Oh, do you not see it on PC? Is that how it works? Yeah, isn't this the same one again? Wait, what? Oh, this one's the originals. Absolute bug, huh? I can't see. Whoa! Is this the newer version? No, I need the shorts. Same. If she was running around all day in the woods, she would get all cut up. Same thing with the legs. No, why do you cover it? I need to see them legs, boys. No. Ah! I need it. I need it. Oh, no, because... Oh yeah, I wanted to watch the Kinish trailer. Do you watch the Kinish? I haven't watched the Kinish trailer yet. And he's gonna come out soon, right? Yeah, the Kinish. Have you watched it yet? Oh, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it. Is it this one? Oh, I watched it half, like 30 seconds in. I watched like 30 seconds. Oh! Wait, 5 days ago?
土は柔らかいのに足跡の縁は鋭い。残されたばかりだな。
They're using in Japanese.
結婚の感覚が徐々に狭まってる。毒矢が効いたが、もう限界のはずだ。
なんでこんな I got confused. I think the one No, the one that came out like yesterday, yeah. I don't know, wait. I saw that one already, I think. Yeah, I got confused for a second. I was like, 5 days ago. Ooh! Mega Man. In the air, or you can hook the enemies, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Bruh, Snake. Pac-Man, bro. Is this Sonic? Oh wow, there is so many game references. Super Mario RPG. This is like Street Fighter.
リストを見るにこれでラストだ
Naruto. I feel like Naruto Sasuke voice. Like, bro.
依頼完了
Okay.
アハウあいつらを呼んだのまたお前だな
へえ使えねえゴミばっかだぜたくお前はいつになったらやられんだこの偉大なる勢力フラハはお前の体を奪う人
Hey
を待ち
yo,
きれねえ
the
ぜ
body will belong.
ならもっと値段の高いやつを呼ぶことだ
Yeah, he is a bounty hunter. Okay, that's interesting. Naruto man. Is it okay if I watch like watch this?
So I get early access to Kniech, and I'll be honest, he is the goofiest character ever. From the way his skill works, and sometimes fails to work in a hilarious way, to
Well, I don't know if I'll pull for him, but I do love to like play Claymore characters, so I'll take a look to see what he has.
the weirdly powerful damage he can output, although it is limited by a very specific factor. And then finally,
330k. Do you see that? That's I don't know if my Al-Haitam even reached that.
we have this thing. Ahau, the pixelated dragon companion. Seriously, what is up with this sus-looking Sasuke wannabe?
Sus?
Oh, wait, he's also voiced by the same person?
True,
Anyway,
Naruto
in
is-
this video, I'm gonna review and showcase
I forgot
Constellation
to say Naruto is the A-Jaw.
Zero Kniech. I'll compare him to some other units because why not? And we're gonna take a look at his damage potential as well as which teams he excels in. But at the same time, I'll also point out some of the problems I've had with his playstyle and share my honest
I think
thoughts
he
about
seems
him
fun,
so that
though.
you can decide for yourself if he's worth pulling for.
You are
Before we start, as a
circular
quick
gameplay.
disclaimer, the footage you're about to watch is from the Creator Experience server, so content shown here is subject to
Very
change.
fish,
Now,
okay.
with that out of the way, I'll be showcasing several weapons throughout this video, but the main one is going to be the new Natlan craftable Earth Shaker, while the artifact set is going to be the Obsidian Codex,
Yeah, this
and
one
his
is
talents
for
are raised to
pyro
level 9.
reactions.
So, what does this guy do, really?
There,
Well,
another buff for Emily. Let's go. Emily is buffed again.
Well, to put it simply, his playstyle is completely different from every Genshin character. You tap the skill, and if there's an enemy nearby, he will shoot his grappling hook, attach himself to the foe, enter the Night Soul's Blessing state, and then for 10 seconds, while the skill lasts, you start playing a minigame, where the goal is to build up this bar as fast as possible,
Oh, what?
because once it's full, by tapping the skill again, he unleashes Scale Spiker Cannon attack. But I'll just call it a big shot since it has a
Oh.
massive multiplier.
It's
But
like the opposite of Mualani, where you have to fill up instead of like you're gonna run out of the energy.
I mean, you can already see the huge damage numbers here as well. Now, on the flip side, when you're exploring the world with him, his skill acts as a grappling hook. It actually
he
has
needs
a
burst
couple of
again,
really
bro.
cool things I like about it. First of all, you can use it mid-air, which is already a big win for me. But then you can also hold down the skill button and aim where you want to launch him.
this is
In
so
fact,
nice.
you can do this mid-air and keep him suspended before shooting off. And then if you're in Natlan region,
yo,
you can
what's
fire
that angle?
off 2 grappling hooks. The second one will be using up the Phlogiston resource, and then you can also use his hook when switching from a different teammate, like when you're in mid-air or
Oh, yeah,
fighting.
this one's like
But
the
compared to someone like
Mualani and
Kazuha, the
Kushina
distance Kniech
function.
covers vastly power creeps the Samurai Boy. I mean, to be fair, Kazuha's skill doesn't launch him in a trajectory. He basically just goes up,
With
while you
very
cannot remain in the
vertical
same place
movement
after
with
using
Kazuha
Kniech's
every
skill,
time.
since it's more like an arc
shit.
trajectory. But for exploration purposes, even outside of Natlan, his grappling
Oh,
hook
we can hook those things. Oh yeah.
just feels really good. Although,
fire
funnily
things.
enough, he cannot apply Dendro with the skill on objects if there are no enemies around. So it is a bit of a nuisance. You have to use his burst in order to trigger some Dendro puzzles or interactable objects. Oh,
So
and
he
it
doesn't have Dendro usually, even on like normal attacks. Don't have any Dendro infused normal attacks.
If you're asking why not compare him to Xinyan instead, well, she cannot use her skill mid-air, so what's there to talk about? I mean, okay, if you time her triple jump, it will cover more distance from the ground, but that's pretty much it. Now, he also has this special mid-air attack you can use.
Oh wait, my mic is one line again, bro. What? Don't know why my mic is line, bro. What? Sorry, I think is it fine now?
Right after the grappling
Yo,
hook, but I'll be honest,
Wait, what's that? Okay, regardless that 300% normal attack damage mid-air. Isn't that crazy for like a normal attack?
Only there to troll you? Out of many attempts I've made, I think I've managed to hit an enemy like twice out of like, what, 50 times? Seriously, look, I'm literally trying to hit this dumb thing right here, and it doesn't register the hit mid-air, and this happens so many times.
You can't hit
so
the eye.
basically, treat this as a fun way to torture yourself, at least if you're struggling the same way as me. And speaking of pain, let's talk about the whole pigeonholing situation. You see, normally I'm a cool guy, as I can keep my cool and I won't get enraged, but man, I've experienced a stroke trying to prove something, and that is how many big shots I can get without any help. You see, if I just go solo without teammates against the poor Drake, as much as I try, the best I can do are 2 big shots. It always happens so that the moment I can trigger the 3rd big shot, the skill's duration is over. And even when I try to do this challenge with a stationary...
But how do you fill up the bar? Did he say how to fill up the bar?
...target, like Regivine here. Even then, so close, yet I still cannot achieve the 3rd big shot. But then I realized, if you read the burst carefully enough, using it during the skill actually extends the skill's duration by 1.7 seconds, which ironically is barely enough to finally fire off the 3rd big shot. Because here's the thing, I don't want to get too much into the details, but you can generate the points for the bar with the following ways shown here. Although in a nutshell, what you really want to do is just tap the skill the following ways shown here.
Burning Virgin, Emily buff. Emily buff again, let's go. Mavrika's gonna buff Emily too. Everyone's gonna buff Emily. Ha, suckers who didn't pull for Emily, huh?
So in a nutshell, what you really want to do is just tap the skill, attach yourself to an enemy, and then locate this blind spot as the game calls it. Spam the normal attacks and hold down either left or right to slide in the direction towards the blind zone, which helps fill up the bar much faster when you reach it. And then once the bar is full, fire off the big shot and travel to the next new blind zone that appears. But I'm telling you, if you don't use the burst in the middle of the skill, I don't think you can get 3 big shots. Or maybe it's my ping or skill issues at work here. However, I am only mentioning this because if you play him in teams without a pyro unit, like for example Hyperbloom or Quicken, then just expect this weird drawback. Now, why did I put emphasis on a pyro unit? Well, let's just say Kinich got pigeonholed pretty hard. See, his first passive states that when using the skill, if the enemy is burning or affected by burgeon damage, he will gain 7 points for his Night Soul bar, and you need 20 to fire off the big shot. So that's a lot of points you can generate very fast. In fact, with a pyro unit, it is extremely easy to pull off 3 big shots, and then you have enough
You know what this means? Another Xiangling buff again, let's go! Xiangling got buffed again.
time to fire off the 4th big shot as well. Supposedly, you can also achieve 5 big shots, but it's extremely luck and enemy and situation dependent. However, the pyro glorification doesn't end just yet. Earthshaker states that when a pyro-related reaction is triggered by anyone in the team, Kinich gains 32% skill damage bonus for 8 seconds at max refinement, and long story short, this bonus translates to about 20% extra damage you can deal when it's active. So you definitely want a pyro unit on the team when using this weapon. Same goes for his signature. Well, to be honest, you can use it without a pyro teammate, but it's gonna be much slower to fully utilize the passive. So in other words, you also want a pyro teammate when using the signature. Also, check out these wacky stats on the signature. I think this is the first weapon in the game to have a measly 11% critical rate and a massive base attack. Anyway, point is, if you want to experience the best personal damage Kinich offers, you definitely want to go with a pyro teammate because otherwise, you'll be missing out on extra big shots which make up the majority of his damage output, and some weapons will be inferior as well. Now, since we're on the topic of
so it's gonna be Kinich, Bennett, Xiangling, and Emily. That's the best team. What? What, Nahida? I've never heard of Nahida.
damage. How good is it? Well, by flying solo, it's decent, I guess. Roughly 365,000 damage over 13 seconds when using both the skill and burst, and that's when he's equipped with the Earthshaker. However, if I use him in a team with Benny Boy and someone who applies Deepwood, plus let's throw in Zhongli's shield as well.
Man, I haven't found that new artifact, man. I don't know about you guys, I've been farming less and less artifacts recently, like even in Star Rail and Genshin, because there's like other ways to get artifacts right now, right? I have not been farming them that much at all right now.
Then he ends up achieving about 725k damage, so almost double the damage, which means he scales pretty well with buffs. And if I repeat the same rotation with his signature Fang of the Mountain King, he ends up dealing about 19 to 24% more damage when compared to Earthshaker, which is not the worst power difference.
Yeah.
However, there are some things I want to point out. So I've noticed when optimizing his damage output, the Obsidian Codex 4 set actually only starts providing the massive 40% critical rate when the Night Soul points are consumed, which is funny because this naturally happens with Milani the moment she gets onto the surfboard. But in Kenichi's case, he actually needs to fire off that first big shot to consume all the points. Now for my own testing, I believe the critical rate is applied before the first.
Milani is superior, I knew it. Nalan do a lot of damage, but I stay with Razor.
Big shot connects, but don't quote me on that. However, I believe that's the case, since another big part of his kit is the second passive talent, which applies a massive 320% multiplier to the big shot whenever anybody in the team triggers Night Soul Burst, which is when a team has Natlin unit and anyone deals elemental damage at fixed intervals. In fact, you can get 2 stacks of this passive, but in the current typical teams, the realistic outcome will be just 1 stack at the start of each rotation.
So you need someone that's from Natlan and someone that's Pyro. That means Mavrika's gonna buff Kinich a lot.
Still, the damage increase is very significant. With 1 stack, it's 27% more damage, and with 2 stacks, it's a whopping 55% increase. But I guess now it makes sense to use his burst after the first big shot, so it can start benefiting from the increased critical rate. Still, the other thing I have a little bit of beef with is the grappling hook itself. I'm sorry, but it's just really janky sometimes. Yeah, you can choose the direction where you want to slide, left or right, but often you will end up behind some objects, and this messes up the camera's angle. Or he will slide in a weird way, like outside of the range of his hook, and this mostly happens with a big moving enemy. Or someone like this new red dragon boss just refuses to let you slide past him.
Well, the Abyss is a flat ground, right? So if you're using this guy in the Abyss, how much more versions until Mavrika? I think probably like, I want to say, I heard like 5.2 is gonna be another story, so 5.3 probably.
Again, to me it's kind of funny, but I guess if you want to break new ground with a unique mechanic, some eggs need to be cracked for the omelet. Now, I guess I should briefly mention his burst. He will summon a bigger version of Ahau for 15 seconds, and it will deal decent amount of damage, like about 11k unbuffed and roughly 20k with buffs. So, not a lot. Basically, there's the first initial hit, and then he will fire a laser 6 more times. I mean, the burst costs 70 energy, and as far as I'm aware, he only generates like 5 particles after the first big shot.
Like
so because the damage isn't amazing, it's there to mostly compensate his lack of AoE potential, because it's very limited. Like, you can't aim the big shot of the skill by holding down, although then you're wasting precious time by doing this. But the big shot can hit multiple enemies, even if it's not gonna be super often. Either way, the amount of motion value the burst provides essentially is about as much as 1 big shot. So again, you don't need to build energy recharge on Kinich, at least in my opinion, and just use it whenever it's available.
So the out isn't that important.
Provided the best time to do it would be after the first big shot for the reasons I explained previously. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this Hoyo Sasuke's gameplay. Now, I want to talk about his team comps. Okay, so I said he definitely wants to be in a team with a pyro unit, but what if he isn't? Is it really that bad? Honestly, not really. See, the cool thing about his whole grappling hook shooting shenanigans is that while the overall damage is treated as skill damage, the smaller shots are treated as normal attack animation. So this means characters like Xingqiu, Yelan...
Then do you need to level up your normal attacks? Probably not.
and so on, their bursts can be triggered, which is amazing to be honest. For example, against this random named enemy, I am using the classic Hyperbloom team of Nahida, Cookie, and Xingqiu. It's honestly really simple. You set everything up with those three, and finally swap to Kinich, and start shooting and applying Hydro, so that blooms can be produced, while Kinich is still dealing decent damage by himself. Now, I will say, because Cookie's ring is on Kinich, and he ends up keeping a distance from the enemy, the blooms that drop on the ground sometimes might not be picked up by Cookie's ring. So in that case, you either cry or use Raiden Shogun to consistently trigger the Hyper Blooms, but then cry because nobody's healing you unless you put Prototype Amber on Nahida. On the other hand, there's also Quicken teams, and I'll be honest, they are not the worst for Kinich, but I would then use something like Serpent Spine or any of the other 5-star stat stick weapons, since the signature or Earth Shaker's powerful passives are wasted here. Well, I mean, if you have the signature, it's still really good, even for this team, but you get the idea. Fine, jeez, let's talk about the pyrocentric teams now.
Okay, so what you want to do is use Benny Boy.
I know, shocking, nobody could have thought of that. But I will say, you know the whole meme about circle impact when using Benito here? It is much more prevalent when Kinich is trying to utilize that big attack buff, since not only does he actively move around and try to get to the blind zone ASAP, but the enemy might move too far away from it. And then you end up in this wacky situation where you drop Benny's buff. And
maybe Xiangling's circle isn't the most beneficial.
Then seconds later, you're too far away from it because the enemy is running around and you're chasing its blind zone like crazy. However, usually it will be fine, and on the bright side, you don't immediately lose the buff when you exit Benny's circle. I believe it lingers for like a second or so before fading away, so this might give you enough time to get back into the circle. And honestly, you really just want to be inside it when firing off the big shot anyway, since it's the most important damage of his kit. Okay, so Benny and Kinich. Who else? Well, the most natural choice would be Emily. She works super well here because she also benefits a lot from a burning target. The last slot is kind of flexible. It could be Xiangling, for example, although...
No, you're not gonna... I don't know, man. I pull for Kinich. My Emily, though.
I would say giving her Deepwood set isn't the worst idea here, since Emily can out-damage her in this specific team. Or it could be Kachina with the new Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City Artifacts set, or Albedo/Chiori for some Geo damage, or Geo Daddy himself, or even Dia. Thing is, Kinich has great resistance to interruption when using the skill, but he can still get interrupted during his crazy shooting, so it's not the worst idea to use a Shielder or Dia. Now, if you do want to see the biggest damage potential, obviously there's Furina and Benny duo. But because of how much Hydro Furina applies, the last slot is usually best reserved for a Pyro unit. Since remember, if the enemy is not burning or burgeoned actively, he will generate Night Soul points much slower. And I guess the last thing that leaves us would be Burgeon team comps that I've tried. I mean, going with the usual Toma, Nahida, and Xingqiu or Yelan composition is pretty safe. It's fun. Kinich works well, but keep in mind, Toma shielding might not be enough to keep the team alive. So considering something like Prototype Amber and Nahida might be worth it. And then, if you want the best of both worlds, but with not the most reliable consistency, you could go for Overload Quicken teams. Here, you can amplify Kinich's damage with Quicken reactions, and he still gets to benefit from Pyro reactions.
Is Toma enough shielding for the team? I've never used like Toma is like the sole shielder before. I've never seen it be enough.
To help him achieve fast, big shots. Still, keep in mind, it's not super consistent, but I hope this will be addressed with the Pyro Archon, hopefully. Oh, and by the way, I was not allowed to record Abyss footage, but I did test out all of the teams, just so we're clear about this. My name is Sasuke Uchiha, and he wants to restore his clan, but all he got was this weird pixelated dragon. Anyway, what do I think about Kinich? Honestly, if you're fine embracing the janky nature of his skill, I think he's a pretty awesome unit. Just like Mulaney, he works super well with the new Natlan's craftable weapon, and I would say it's its best free-to-play choice. Also, despite the fact you're being nudged quite harshly to play him in teams that have a Pyro unit, he can still function pretty well in teams like Hyperbloom or Quicken. But his bread and butter will still be comps with a Pyro unit. I mean, it's funny to see how both him and Mulaney actually need a good Pyro off-field applicator. And this makes me believe even more that the Pyro Archon is going to provide some kind of a solution for their problems. Still, I would say right now, if you're on the fence, just wait until the 5.1 livestream, and hopefully next early previews of 5.1 characters some of us content creators get to do. So you can decide for yourself if you want to pull the trigger for Kinich. I personally started off by disliking his playstyle, but once I got the hang of the way his skill works, and accepted some of the quirks of it, I don't know, I'm honestly having a lot of fun with him. So yeah, hope you found this video interesting, and if you want to keep my channel alive, make
It's
sure
like newbie lad when you like first tried him out. Like you find a novelty for like 2 months, and after that you get bored. Like it's like Xiao and Eula, I guess.
to press the like button on this video
DPSs.
and subscribe to me because, well, I have no good argument. Just help me, please. Anyway,
Okay,
thanks
bro.
for watching,
Wait,
and
I'm not
see you next
subscribed.
time.
Okay, I didn't know. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. This is okay. I don't know if I will pull, but
欧呢在 FA 带来这台
what
旗舰
the hell? Oh man, I really want. But Shift is on the banner, right? My Shift is like C0. I don't know. I don't know, bro. She's good with Emily. I don't know. Flip a coin. No, this is not something you like decide with a coin. What, flip coin? I mean, what do I pick? Heads or tails? Heads. I give him. So you want to continue this? Okay, I guess I'll just continue with this. Mona, no. Hold up, what? Okay, we good. Okay, I'll go to the toilet for a bit. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I guess we'll continue this one. I do want to like watch this video, but I'll watch it later then. Okay. Let me see this. Okay, another Emily redesign. Like this is the most redesignable character in the game. Mainly because people like saw the leaks of like her being like purple, right? Okay, show me. Wait, what? Huh? What do you change? I'm getting bamboozled again, bro. What? You like change the eyes? I don't see anything. I am high. What? Okay. Clean design. What did you become? What? You took off her stockings. I mean, I don't know. Is that long socks? It's not a stocking, it's like long. Oh, you gave her socks. Wait. Oh, okay. You gave her pants. You're gonna give everyone pants. Is this the same guy? I don't know. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Once that's not that hot, so I think it's fine. My baby Bakudan, bam bam Bakudan. My attempt at making Chaska easier on the eyes. Yes, this face isn't that sharp, so it is easier to look at. But I think they were going for like a sharp look, so I mean, damn, they still have that strap, that that thigh strap. Ah, zoom in on that, zoom in on that. I mean, not this. I mean, no, go down. Zoom in on that one. Ah, damn, son. Okay, that thing is blocking the view, but you guys see what I see. Ah, another Emily redesign, bro. Camera, no is priority. No, I need to zoom in. No. Oh wow, now this is an Emily redesign. Oh, this one was what was supposed to happen, I think. Wow, this one looks so nice. Wow. Okay. I need to screenshot this. Oh, this one is. Alicia. Okay, wow. This one is beautiful. Wait, you zoom in again. Wait. Wow. I need to do like a face. That's the thumbnail right there. Oh. Wow, that one looks so nice. Only if they release Travelers regional outfits. Ah, man. Only they would. The Lie one looks so nice. Well, I think they all just look Chinese. March 8th. I mean the previous one, March 8th. Elysia, March 8th. Wow, big Coco me. Oh! That is indeed a fish. Tartaglia head cannon redesign. We added a bunch of scars. Hey, this is like if he had like that disease, like the Fatui disease. I mean the Sumeru disease. That the Fatui Dottore gave. Okay. Oh, a bit of purple here and there. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. Looks nice. Okay. What wrong with him? He is sick. Losing combat. Maybe he drank too much purple juice, Nakuweed. Okay, let me see what's happening here. Okay, I can see like she has panda eyes, and then you covered the booba. Okay then. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Okay. They're basically wearing Kujo Sara's clothing. Kujo Sara. Woo. This one looks nice. I like short hair, Raiden. Definitely a new look. And it's not even like short hair, it's just tied up. Like my hair. Okay. Lisa Forbidden Juice. Hey yo! Line and Lynette redesign. Oh wow. Is that like a that's like for some reason the first thing I think of is Tom and Jerry. Like it looks like Jerry's head, bro. What is that? Do you redesign any other? I think you like make him more purple. Yep, you definitely did. Wow. Oh, it is like a. Why is it because of Jane Doe? Do you see Jane Doe in ZZZ? You want to make more rats? you turn a cat into a rat. You know, recently I've been watching like a lot of Jane Doe X Seth because I saw like I saw the story a little bit. I've been looking into it. Wow, this Farina looks like from 1800s. June Saw stuff. Not those kind of stuff, okay, Lord. Hey, hold on. Not what you're thinking, okay? Ah, Farina. Ah. This one looks like 1800s Farina. This one, I think this might actually look like Einstein. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. This kind of hair is very hard to maintain. It's like old England, right? Oh, okay. This one's the one without the hair. What is the? I mean, Farina's hair is a bit unique, so yeah. Oh, you don't like it? Yeah, these are looks a bit different. What the hell? What is this, bro? Oh, it looks even more like it looks like tiger. This is like Kirara from Natlan for sure. Kirara in Natlan. This Kirara if he was released like right now, not like 2 years ago. Jerry. I don't know about this. I mean, it look fine. I guess it look make it more Japanese. She has both electro emblems on her ears. Like, is that? Does she have those? But this further emphasizes the electro. I don't know about this. The eyes. If I see those eyes looking at me, I might have nightmares, bro. What is this? Yeah, Miko. Yeah, this one's a bit lighter. Okay, I can understand this one. I can understand this one. Oh wow. This Coco. It looks like the Murloc from Warcraft. I guess you're turning the animals into even more animalistics, like the animal girls. Oh, I don't know about this one. Wow, but it looks really nice. You put a lot of effort into all of these. Okay, thanks. Oh, the horns are curling around the ears. That looks so cute. This one looks very cute. Oh, you add the glasses. This one looks nice. The pupa. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. I love this. Wow, this one looks like those like European era. And this is Navia. Navia looks like if Navia's mother, what Navia's mother would have looked like. Wow, this one looks amazing. I love this one. I love this one. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, what? Okay, this is chlorine with curly hair instead of straight hair. Wow, this one looks nice. This one looks nice. Wow, how many do you do? What? Wow, this is amazing. Wow, there's so much. Okay, official. This one looks like no, more normal official. Official like cooking. I think this one looks like an apron for me. Crown like official. Razor Wen. I think he's only doing the girls. Oh, Nino! I think you make her skin a bit more pinkish. Hmm. Okay. Wait, I actually don't see. I don't remember my wife's face. Wait. I think what did you change? Do you like make the veil longer? Yeah, forget something. You remove her nose. No, how can I not recognize my wife? What's the difference actually? I need to find the original picture. No. Oh my god, their lips. Oh man, them lips are thick. This is like them thick lip. But I'll be honest, I don't see any thick lip Chinese that often. I'm Chinese, I would know. We don't have thick lips. That's why all these Chinese games you don't see the lips as like a very important like thing to draw on characters. They definitely look like more like a mama. Shani definitely looks more like mama. Okay, a different tone, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Okay, Rosaria's gone to the dark side for sure now. Imagine this face showing up in front of Barbara. Barbara would be like, what the hell? Oh, I love this. I'm scared. I love this. Oh, Kokomi looks so good. Oh, this is like this one looks so good. It most like, but I don't think it fits like Kokomi's like style, right? Kokomi's more like a gentle, creature. This one's like this one. I mean, the girls with this kind of style are pretty much more aggressive. I don't say anything, but yeah, they usually like that. Hey, this does. Wow, this guy did a lot. No wonder he got a lot of views for this one. Irara. Hey, you covered the booba. I mean the belly button. Okay. Another Emily redesign. Oh boy. Wait, didn't we do this video like before? We are still doing redesigns for Emily. This is just how good Emily is, bro. Bobaless Kiara. Oh, this one looks more like the Violet Evergarden style. Like I can see the face. I mean the glasses already barely cover her face in the original design. But now this one, like, yeah, if you look at it, yeah, the glasses barely fit. This one, I like this one like shows the face more, right? Okay, this thing is important. Like, do you guys see this? Like, intentional holes in the stocking, and it's like a very cute. This is very important detail, guys. Wait, what is it in the original? Yeah, no, or is this just a strap? Yes, specializes. Oh, it's this girl. What's her name again? Ah, this girl. Oh, redesigning NPCs. That's so nice. Okay, what does she look like? Oh, it's a cartoon from my country. boy, bruh. I didn't watch it growing up, but oh god, get me out of here. Wow, Malaysia mentioned. Let's go. Oh shit, there's the. Oh no, I accidentally pressed it away. Ah, okay, bro. I guess I'll go back. How does it refresh every time, though? What's the difference here? Another Emily redesign. How many do we need, bros? There's no Razor redesign because Razor is perfect. True. Finger slot. Yes, this thing. So do we like her with glasses or without glasses? The Booba necklace is still there, so. What the heck? What does Navia look different? I don't see anything. Okay, never mind. Small redesign. Don't see. Oh, you made the blue. Okay, I just noticed. Okay, you made her like a blue scout. Okay. It looks a bit more formal, I would say. Look, she looks like I don't know. The first thing in mind is Mega Man. I don't know why. It's like I love this color. This like the navy. Yeah, she looks like she's from the Navy SEALs. It's like those old scouter boys. Oh wow. This is grown up Chevreuse. Mommy. This is grown up Chevreuse. Please step on me. IPC Lisa Jagwen. Is it the same? Yeah, Jake does give off like Lisa vibes. This is mommy Chevreuse. Oh, please be gentle. Just add the big boba. Kazuha redesign. He added like a bit more red hair. Wow. Okay, a bit more maple leaves, I guess. Oh, finally a different character. Kaya. Oh, is this like the king's crown? That looks nice. Oh, this one reminds me of like Skeleton King. Oh, he's like the frozen throne, right? It's very fitting because he is like wow. One of our cryo characters. Kaya in 2D in Deluxe bedroom. Huh? What do you mean by that? You mean in Deluxe like bed wardrobe? And that's so cool. I love that. I love that coat. Definitely gives off like a villain vibe. Another Chevreuse redesign. Okay, this one is like I mean I guess this is more. Again, the word is formal. I would say she looks like more different, like more formal. I mean, I have this. This is the image I see when before we met Chef Riz, and then this one is like this one's after Chef Riz, like the real Chef Riz. Hi, Mon. Hi, wow. Hi, Mon. So cute. Ah. Sunday. This could be Sunday actually. It does look like Sunday actually. Sunday from Star Rail. Rise up into my. Whoa. Oh, my baby can't be this cute. The original is still the best. The face shape is just perfect. It's like a dumpling. I mean, the skin tone redesign is pretty boring, bros. Black, just put her black. Ian-san, but a boy. Because why do male children do not exist in this game? What if I told you the first boy they're gonna add is the Fatui guy from what's his name again? They're gonna add the first short boy in the game is gonna be that old man from the Fatui Harbingers. Just add more short boys, bros. Like what? Why are you scared of Mihoyo? I really everyone thought Ian-san was gonna be like a boy, to be honest. But now that we know she's like a girl, right? I mean, even back then we don't know because of the short. I mean, short characters could be boy or girl. Oh, great, another Emily, bro. Oh, wow, this is details up to like 1,000. I love it. Everyone redesigns Emily. Emily is the most redesignable character. It's like the fashion designer. Right, when you think about it, it should be Chiori, right? Because Chiori is like the fashionista, but Emily always gets redesigned like every other day. Tainari. Okay, why do you censor the hands? What? Trigger warning, a bit of blood and bruises. I don't see anything. Okay, what? So kawaii na 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 na. My baby. You just made the eyes a bit more purple. Baby. This one looks so good. Xinyan. Oh, I love this. I love this. You made like a different element. Almost doesn't look like Xinyan anymore. Oh, wow. What? It looks like, to be honest, it looks like one of the Natlan, the green dinosaur. Wow, that one looks so nice. I love it. I love it when they like completely change like the design. Oh, is it the same guy? Oh, wow. Candice? Jasmine. Oh, wow. Oh, is this like Princess Jasmine in Aladdin? She wishes she had a shield this cool as Candice. What does Baiju have? What? Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, usually if I don't see any like actual difference, I won't like. Oh, there's one razor design. What? Okay, wait. We look at this one first. Okay, Xian Yin, you just added like wings to her hair. What? Razor as a girl. Robin. Razor. I see. Oh, Razor is a girl. There's a booba. Do you see? There's a booba. Wait, this one looks so nice. It's like very well hidden. It's like not overdone. This one looks good. The eyes, even the eyes sort of look like a bit like a girl's. It's like a. It's a very slight difference. Like I can see the boob. Yeah, you added boob. Gender band Razor. Oh, this guy said, as Razor's #1 fan, I approve this. Are you gonna fight him? He said, as Razor's #1 fan, I approve. Everybody going. Woof, 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 woof. Oh yeah, even the nails are sharper. This one looks so nice. This one is one of those redesigns where it doesn't go overboard. It's like you just add a little bit here and there. Send it on Discord. Oh, okay, okay. I copy this. Are you gonna whoa? You're gonna Kumo? I'm opening Discord right now. Okay, I'll go back. I'll copy the link already. You can just paste it. And Alachino, are you gonna become honey? Oh my god, okay, let's get out of here. Okay, I mean, this one's fine. A bit. Well, you just add a little of golf. Oh, let me zoom in on this. You just add a bit of golf and you think it's good. Okay, where is the... Okay. Okay. I think after I'll see a few more and then I'll stop. Then I'll change to another topic. Reminet. Oh, my boy is getting cut in the ocean. No, don't cut his beautiful face. Oh, why did you cut his face? No, my boy, he was perfect. Why do you do this? Okay, last one. Scara redesign. Oh boy. It's just nice. The crow. Okay, Wanderers. Okay, that's why they ship Mona with like. Wait, is it? Because. Oh wait, Mona's not a bird. Scara's a crow. Maybe you should ship Scara with like other bird characters like Robin or Xian Yin. Okay, people will stone me for that. Okay, this is fine. Why did you make him into a doll, like broken doll, bro? Okay, this is all the time for this video I have today. So yeah, bam bakudan. Okay, now I make another video. Hey, are you fine with like days like today? Like I'm not playing anything. I don't think there's any to play in Genshin and Star Rail right now. I think the Kinish pools. Okay, I'll go check Genshin for a bit then. Wait, should I? I know like the Kinish pools is today. Kinish is supposed to come out today. Okay, I don't know, man. I'll watch this video. Okay, this Vars guy always like makes some videos. Okay, and after that I'll come back to Hoyo Lab. I'll do like one video and then I'll come back. I'll watch this one because I want to watch this one.
平板，更薄、更强大性能、高通骁龙 8S 进三之外，
During version 4's announcement, the special program gave mention to a unique exploration mechanic related to Fontaine, the arc system consisting of two special properties, Numa and
Oh, it's going
Dosia.
back to
While they presented an
Fontaine.
integral aspect of exploration throughout Fontaine, from a combat perspective, aside from a few niche interactions, the practical strength of characters hailed from Fontaine was not at all influenced by those mechanics. For the most part, they would contribute a tiny increase in damage that specifically interacts with certain
Even during like Fontaine exploration, I had no idea how to use pneumonia or Osia, bro. I call it pneumonia. It's like that that sickness because I barely remember the name.
enemy mechanics. For example, the Coppelius boss could have their cryo shield instantly broken when struck by an Osia attack. It was a
When we actually first started using this mechanic, it was like after Alecchino. Like I barely remember this until after getting Alecchino, and that was like already 3.6.
convenience meant to encourage the use of Fontainian units. However, by and large, you could easily navigate your way through all facets of the region without really even being aware of the existence of the arc system.
True.
Natlan presents an exclusive combat and exploration mechanic of its own, the Night Soul's Blessing, only this one has a lot more influence on both core aspects of Genshin Impact. Though we have only 2 playable units so far, with Kanisha on the way, because of its greater involvement within Molani and Kachina's kits, along with it being present beyond characters, early as it may be, I think we're getting a rather clear picture as to what the future meta is going to be for version 5, and to be honest with you, I can't tell if it's explicitly a good or bad direction to take because there are pros and cons to this approach. Today's video will be a discussion on region locking, how it's being instituted throughout Natlan, and what are some possible consequences of this, positive and negative.
I mean,
Region locking is
again, you should see it as like a extra positive benefit. Like if you don't have the Night Soul Blessing, it should still be fine. But it's a bonus for Natlan. You shouldn't look at it as a negative for other characters. I think it should be like a neutral standpoint. But for Natlan, it's gonna be positive if you put them together.
mechanic you see every so often, and the intentions behind it along with its execution can be an essential component to enhancing a game's experience or resulting in the complete downfall of it. Conceptually, the key merit of making a content region exclusive is that it can break the monotony of games, particularly that of live service games. For many, they enjoy the process of starting fresh, like the type of player who starts a new Minecraft world every time they come back to it instead of continuing where they left off. In MMOs, you can usually find that supposed fresh experience by starting a brand new character or class, notably if you're attempting some sort of Iron Man challenge, or like how the Nuzlocke playstyle has
This is why I like Vars, because he like brings other games into it where you never even thought of, like World of Warcraft. Like you're bringing World of Warcraft into this.
become more and more popular throughout the Pokemon community. Region locking is one such variant of the experience of starting anew, only it's without having to make a brand new account for everything. From one area to another, Mondstadt to Liyue to Inazuma to Sumeru to Fontaine, the experience of Genshin has been a cumulative journey, collecting more resources and acquiring new characters as you travel from one area to the next. And while that still applies to Natlan, it's not like you're completely unable to use your existing party, a number of things have been made present that encourage the use of native characters, far more than what has been present before. Obviously in Sumeru there were many things that incentivize the use of Dendro characters and the aforementioned arc system for Fontaine, but Natlan has taken things much further in that respect. Exploration-wise, let's talk a bit more about Night Soul. Characters from Natlan can utilize what's called phlogiston engraving to gain special properties while traveling through the area. As an example, Milani's surfing ability can last significantly longer when using her Night Realm's gift passive, wherein she can replenish her Night Soul points. Furthermore, while moving on water or lava, the rate of depletion for Night Soul and phlogiston is much less while inside Natlan as opposed to when surfing outside, which makes it obvious that Milani's not going to be able to surf as long in Fontaine, Sumeru, Inazuma, or the like, especially considering there's no lava in any of those regions. Though I wouldn't call this game breaking, the intention is self-evident. Milani's meant to be played in Natlan, and primarily within Natlan. With a similar Night Soul-oriented mechanic being present in Kachina's kit, it's safe to assume most if not all Natlan characters will have this gameplay element, making their respective means of travel not as efficient when used outside of their homeland. It doesn't outright disable us from using them not within Natlan, but the loss of efficiency.
It was so fun, like Kachina can climb walls higher than other like normal characters. Like, I mean, he just have an extra length
is enough to matter. The exact numbers this gave me, but I believe Milani can only serve for like 8 seconds in other regions as opposed to over 20 seconds in Natlan. Now you guys know that exploration is secondary on this channel. I like to mainly zero in on the combat aspects. As covered before, this isn't the first time an external system exclusively affected a group of characters, but while arc alignment does give you some special perks when fighting Fontanian enemies, the advantage isn't so big that alternatives are suddenly made irrelevant. It's unclear as to what extent Hoyo plans to make region locking affect the game, but it is shaping to be a measurable extent. Character-wise, again it's just Kachina, Molani, and Kanish, but Kachina notably has a passive
Wait, did Chiori have like Numa or Ozia buff?
that gives her bonus gear damage when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul Burst, implying that, among other reasons, she wants to be paired up with her fellow companions. Kanish has something similar too. One of his passive talents also entails a party member triggering a Night Soul Burst. Obviously, they don't have to explicitly be paired up with other Natlan units as they can just do it themselves, but the point still stands. They're trying to push mono Natlan parties. If that wasn't evidence enough, consider the new equipment we have. Doubtless all of us have been farming the new artifacts within Sanctum of Rainbow Spirits. For the uninitiated, the first 2 sets of version 5.0 are the Skull of the Hero of Cinder City and the Obsidian Codex. These 2 artifacts currently rank among the best in the game, offering bonuses that make previous overpowered artifact sets look mid in comparison. Starting with Cinder City, the 2-piece bonus is a serviceable battery component, generating 6 particles whenever a Night Soul Burst is triggered. A Night Soul Burst happens whenever Natlan characters and only Natlan characters deal elemental damage. Depending on the number of Natlan party members, the cooldown of said burst can be as high as 18 seconds or as low as 9 seconds. Just the 2-piece bonus alone is a clear indication that this artifact set can only be fully optimized when using a party consisting of no less than 3 Natlan characters, but it goes beyond that. The 4-piece bonus is beyond insane. You guys remember Kazuha, right? The guy who gives the entire party bonus elemental damage for basically existing? At 1k elemental mastery, that amounts to 40%. Well, the 4-piece bonus of Cinder City grants the entire party 12% bonus elemental damage whenever triggering a reaction for the elemental types involved in that reaction. So hypothetically, if you have this set on a Dendro character and you trigger Bloom, then the entire party deals bonus Hydro and Dendro damage. Additionally, if the equipping characters in Night Soul Blessing, the party gets an extra 28% for a grand total of 40% bonus elemental damage for all party members lasting 20 seconds. Also, his passive only runs for 8 seconds. This is incredible, not only because the equipping character can trigger this off-field, but because it can boost the damage of multiple elements at the same time, even including that of Dendro, Geo, and Anima, which are not considered for things like Virtus and Venera or Kazuha's passive, under the sole condition that the only units who can actually acquire that 40% bonus are Natlan characters. Unless hereafter they release units not from Natlan who can obtain Night Soul Blessing, which I highly doubt they will, only Natlan characters can use this set. As for Obsidian Codex, it too can only be utilized by Natlan characters. The 2-piece affords you a 15% increase in damage while on Night Soul Blessing, self-explanatory but substantial for a 2-piece set. Then, if you consume Night Soul points, the 4-piece bonus gives you effectively permanent 40% crit rate, since Natlan units will be consuming Night Soul at all times. This artifact set is Marshal Hunter on steroids, but once again, you can only use this on Natlan characters. Region locking extends beyond artifacts too. Weaponry is also involved. Take the new 4-star Chainbreaker bow. This one flat out says, for every party member from Natlan who is a different elemental type from the equipping character, said character gains bonus attack. Now there have been weapons that tap into specific mechanics like the ones that came out that interface with Dendro reactions, but to my knowledge, the last and only time they made a weapon that expressly states you need a character from a specific region was the Lithic Blade from Liyue. On a side note, I remember they made a weapon for units who don't have an arc alignment to deal Numa or Sia damage. I think it was called Narcissus and Cruz. It would be helpful if Hoyo can release a weapon that gives the wielder the ability to enter Night Soul Blessing or count as a Natlan character, but I digress. To be fair, when Arlecchino came out, there was that artifact set that involved Bond of Life, which has a similar context of catering towards a select group of characters. But considering Arlecchino hails from Snezhnaya and Clorantis Fontanian, I'm inclined to believe there's a possibility more than just Fontaine characters will have a Bond of Life mechanic. Regardless, this is the most amount of region-locked content we've ever seen. Is that a good or bad thing? It really depends. From my point of view, the jury's still out on whether you can definitively call this a good or bad thing. After all, Natlan just came out. Depending on how they go about it, this will either make Genshin more fun than ever or ruin the game. Not too long ago was Imaginarium Theater, which as you know was a very controversial release of the game due in no small part to the mandatory character requirement, putting pressure on players to pull forth and or use characters. A lot of people still hate
this, especially the newer characters don't like this game because you probably don't have a lot of units, but I find this one quite fun.
They may not want to use. Granted, that's not the only problem with the game mode, but that character requirement has been cited for being exclusionary towards players who don't have that many units, whether it's because they can't afford to or because they've only been playing for a short while. Forced necessity is a way to balance out a character roster by creating more scenarios where even niche or suboptimal units can be desirable purely for the sake of there being no other option. But there's a difference between encouraging players to use certain characters and obligating them to do so. In light of Genshin's difficulty ceiling, even with the advent of World Level 9 not reaching a high enough point to require min-maxing like other gachas do, a common point I made in other videos is that there's no incentive to build characters or do anything more than the bare minimum because the game doesn't pressure you to. And while this technically constitutes pressure, the main downside of region locking is that it can be tiresome to have to build up an entire new lineup of characters just to be able to play comfortably in Natlan. Again, I'm not trying to say that non-Natlan characters are unusable in Natlan, but depending on how far they plan to go with the Night Soul and mono-Natlan parties and whatnot, if the game's power scaling falls accordingly, it can be punishing for players who don't want to or can't afford to pull for an entire cast of units just to make a functioning party. For example, a huge reason why Mono Geo has not been a popular team comp even back when it wasn't half bad was because of the investment Florin had. You're essentially faced with a similar situation here. You need to pull for a brand new team, and some players just don't have the resources to do it very fast. My hope is that they're gonna shower us with a bunch of Natlan 4 stars quickly so that free-to-play players don't have to wait months just to get their first Natlan party. But that's where I find issue with this. Part of what drove excitement for new characters is how they affected older characters. When Dendro came out, people were excited to see how they would change Electro and Hydro. Not to mention it's easy to gear up just one character as opposed to 4. When all the best damage dealers came out, you had a team of supports on deck to get them going. Or vice versa, if a new top tier support came out, most players likely have at least 1 or 2 damage dealers to make use of them. This is the first time you have units that come out, but you don't have a best in slot party for them already. I suppose you can use Malani with Shangling or Farina or Kasaha and
yeah,
whatnot.
this is like a hard reset. Like what he said.
Given the sheer power offered by the Natlan artifacts and the possible strength of future characters, I'm assuming previously existing supports are not going to constitute a best in slot. That alone can be a deal breaker. Maybe you want to pull from Mavuika, but you don't also want to have to pull 3 other units to complete your party. Bottom line, I would say the main downside to region locking is that gatekeeping players can be a turnoff. Perhaps for long-time players who are growing bored and want to try something different, they'll be cool with this. But for new players or those without the wherewithal to spend, the idea of characters being good only when paired with characters from the same region might not be too appealing to them compared to someone who can work with party members regardless of region. Mind you, combat efficiency is not compromised in any way. So far the only part of Malani that's hindered is her exploration mechanics. She'll still be able to do her full DPS and stuff. Either way, I think depending on who you ask, the pressure to pull for a brand new squad of units all at once can be a bit jarring. Now, on the other hand, there might be a benefit to this approach, first and foremost being that it can be a way to encourage niche team compositions that don't outright power creep everyone else. A week or two ago, I made a video talking about how perceptions of Malani have been skewed by the fact that Novelet Jesus modes everything, begging the question, why would you ever pull for another Hydra unit? While I'm certain Novelet will still be more than useful when fighting across Natlan, giving mechanics that encourage Natlan units can allow for multiple top tier performers to exist without having to power them all up Dragon Ball Z style. Over in Honkai Star Rail, they have a plethora of vengeance like follow-up attacks, damage over time, traditional hyper carry, super break, and counterattacks. At times, one engine may be slightly better than the others, but they all stay competitive with each other. Diversifying the number of ways you can go about combat is one way to control power creep, and in a way they were already doing that in Fontaine. Do I think making Natlan characters good only within the Natlan characters is a bit extreme? Possibly, but
the Numa on Ozia was like a failed experiment because we really never used it. That like if you fight the whale boss, like they tell you to use like one of those energies, but you never really used it because
enables units to have a chance to shine and not shining infesting every single party like a copy pasta. I feel like right now, Hoyo's in a situation where they're trying to market new characters to players, but they also don't want to go too crazy on one-upping one unit after another since other gachas do that and it tends to devolve into excessive power inflation. What's one way they can release a top-tier Dendro character who can match Alhaitham in usefulness without having to directly compete against him? By giving Kanish a unique niche of his own. Of course, this would have to be complemented by content released to motivate us to work on many units like how Star Rail has half a dozen endgame modes. It's all about perception and circumstance. Depending on who you ask, region locking's a way for players who have grown bored with doing the same monotonous routine over and over again to try something new because the game is actually making them try something new. At the same time, region locking can be suffocating for a player who might feel blindsided by the sudden demand for all the new stuff they had to work on. It's a fine line for them to tread. They want to encourage us to pull for and use new characters, but they also can't force us to play a certain way, especially if it differs from how we were expected to play in the past. Part of me believes this will be less tricky of a dilemma if they conduct a Genshin impact like this from the very start. Region locking's response that they're adding this in right now is why I'm personally unsure about whether this is a good or bad thing. Again, on one hand it can be refreshing to try out a brand new party for a change, but on the other, if it reaches a point where you're forced to go that new party or risk falling behind, that can be unfair too. I will say, however, that region locking is extremely risky to do in a gacha since characters cost money. If it was a completely free-to-play game or buy and play like a Steam game or something and you have free access to all characters, then yeah, more power to them. But it's because we don't have free access to all characters that I can imagine this being interpreted as predatory. I would have no problem dropping everything and starting from scratch with every region if every character, including 5 stars, was grindable, but considering it can cost several hundreds of dollars to pull for even one character and their signature weapon, let alone 5 or 10, that's a bit much to ask. Now they can always alleviate this by giving us tons of free Nightline characters to play with. For instance, I really hope the Pyro Traveler can use Night Soul and counts as a Nightline character. Or better yet, I hope the Traveler is actually good for once, because if we're expected to go mono Nightline teams, having a good free unit in the form of Pyro Traveler like how we had Harmony MC for Star Rail can be a great asset for that. But what do you guys think? Do you think Nightline having region exclusive mechanics is a good or bad thing for the game? I welcome you to share your thoughts in the comments. That's it for today though, so if you enjoyed the video, it would be great if you love to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter.
My boy. Yeah, it's like I say, it's a bit too early to tell. Like I tried pairing Mualani with Kachina and I barely noticed the Night Soul Blessing. I think there is a buff, but I wouldn't know. Yeah, we just need to wait for more units to come in. Maybe back next year when like Nalan has like 10 or more characters, we can see the difference. Especially after Malvika comes out, that's when we'll actually know. Yeah, like there's like top 5 videos, right? But I don't think they are here. Top 5? Wait, if you're thinking of like top 5 characters, it's like... Okay. Let's go back to... Okay, let me like search for... quick links. Okay, let me look at... any topics. It's redesign. NPCing your characters. Yeah, this one was one I was looking for. NPCing your characters. This one was... how many posts are there of this, like, bro? This was a trend for a while, but I'm gonna review it after everything ended. Or maybe it won't ever end. They're gonna NPC find Mabuika next time. Or have they already? NPC Kinich. Okay, Kinich is gonna come out. So please don't NPC-fy him. He looks like he's wearing a cap, bro. It's your friendly neighborhood, like, adventurer with long pants. Oh, NPC Sijwin. Bro, what is this, bro? It doesn't even look like a Melusine. Like a Melusine with a human face. What is she holding? Is it like the speaker? Wait, have I done... I think I've seen this before. The speakers. Oh. Oh, wait, I think I've seen this. Wait, wait. I'm confused. Oh yeah, there was this game I saw like some of the Genshin tubers playing, like Lost in Teyvat, right? Pretty old Genshin game. This one is... let me zoom out first. Thinking that. Basically, this is like GeoGuessr for Genshin, right? I've never played GeoGuessr before, so I'm gonna have fun here. Wait. Wait, let me zoom out first. Okay, let me zoom out. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, so this is the Genshin GeoGuessr game, right? Lost in Tibet. I saw quite a number of YouTubers playing this. Do you have what it takes to find yourself in Tibet? Okay. What's round 1? Wow, isn't this Inazuma? Oh, okay. I 100% the map, so this definitely helps me. I know where this is. This is where you... It's on top of that mountain, right? This is Inazuma. I'm tricking myself. It's Inazuma somewhere. It's definitely one of these two like mountains. Ah, okay. Is there a time limit? Okay, there's no time limit here, right? Okay, let me zoom in. Come on, let me zoom in. Okay, wait. Let me look around here. Oh, the skull is there. Okay, I know. It's like it's around. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, on top of here. I will put it here. I know that serpent head wherever I go. It's there. Ah, okay. Is this good? Is this a good number? 4,000 points. Yeah, I know where that is. Next round. Okay. Where is... Oh, this is the bamboo forest. I know where this is. Bamboo forest. Yeah, it's here. Okay, now we have to pick like which line is it. Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. Is it here? Wait. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. I just need to pick the angle which it's on. And based on the line. Okay, this is the lane, it's one of the lane here, right? So I think I'll pick here. Is here good? Oh wait, I'm covering it with my face. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll pick that part. Ah, oh wait, it's on that thing. Is it like the more points I get, the worse it is? I think that's how GeoGuessr works, right? Okay. This one's like... It looks like the... Eh? What? Where is this? I don't see any noticeable landmarks here. Okay, it's like... Okay, this thing indicates it's like in the chasm, but I don't... Probably it could be in the chasm. Those dangling things. But this river, I've never seen this river before. Okay, I'm guessing it's like somewhere in the chasm. Where is it? There's a waterfall. Oh man. Okay, I see a waterfall here, so I'll put it here. It could be like a impressive snipe. Let me guess. Oh! Let's go. Wow, I saw like the waterfall was there. Okay. See? Next is... Okay, where is this? Oh, I know where this is. This is the... I used to farm this place all the time. It's here. Yeah, it's one of these places. I want to say it's like... one of the holes. Oh man. Yeah. It's one of these islands. Well, I want to say it's this one. I'll pick this. Oh wait, I'm tripping. Wait, what is it? No, oh wait, it is there. It's the caves there. For some reason, I thought it was like that domain there. It's near the domain. I got 0 points. Okay, bro. Last one. What? I think I see the rice fields there. Welcome to the rice fields. Okay, it's obviously like on top of a cliff there. It could be... okay, it's either like here or here, right? I think I'll put it here. Maybe I'll put it... is there anything else? Okay, it's like looking over another hill. Okay, I think I'll just put it here. Oh wow, that's so far away, bro. What? Okay, so how much? So is it like see results? My final score is 16k 837 points. Hey. Okay, this one is the Fontaine's not here yet, so it's not updated. It's until like Sumeru. This is specifically like 3.5 version 3.5 map. People still updating this. Is there like an updated version? Genshin. Yes, sir. He updated it. The Fontaine. Is this the same link? Oh well, I guess. I mean, I can try one more round. I was hoping like this, like some Fontaine maps. Oh wow, isn't this the chasm? This is the chasm, bro. Where is it? It's not on the map. What? Let me pick. It's the chasm, boys. It's here. Like, yeah, it's around here. Yeah. Wow, yeah, I didn't know that you put the chasm in this game. What? This on top of that. It's on top of Inazuma. This is that hole. This is yeah. It's no. This is yeah. It's this spot. Well, where specifically? Okay, it's like it's one of the houses here, right? Based on the position, the U. I want to say it's like one of this house. Is the other side. What? Okay. Oh my man. Ah, lol. Okay, yeah, it is somewhere here. Wait. It's like yeah, that's the tower, right? The tower is right here, so it's around here. Where am I standing? I am standing on top of a. Okay, so it's definitely like up. It's here. I want to say it here. Oh, it's the other cliff. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, I totally forgot where that thing is. Uh, I'll just say it's right here then. Oh yeah, I totally forgot where that one is. Okay. This was Dragon Spine. I mean, Dragon Spire. Okay, the one of the threads here. Where is that? That's where we come from, right? That's the hole where we come from. So it's like one of the towers here. I would say. I want to say here. Oh, 5,000 points. Okay. Okay, see results. Got so many points, bro. Yeah, I think I'll stop here today because I want to edit some videos. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.